I have never actually trained before. Can I do HYROX? Don't compare yourself with the Instagram models and make goals like can I become A or B or C. If you are focusing on health, yes, HYROX participation really makes sense. You need to understand who you are really now. What's your current fitness level? How much activity you have been doing currently? What is your endurance like? What exactly is your goal? So the next question is HYROX about strength? Is HYROX about cardio? Is HYROX about plyometrics? So what exactly it is about? HYROX is not about pure strength, cardio, or endurance alone. So it's about performing an activity for a sustained period of time. So that's more important. When you start thinking about training, you are thinking about improving your endurance, you are thinking about improving your cardiovascular capacity, you are thinking about improving your muscle endurance, you're thinking about muscle control, and doing an activity for a prolonged period of time also requires the ability to perform without fatigue and or an injury. So the first thing to understand is how well your body can sustain or cope with these activities and the training. First of all, this is where initial assessment helps. An initial assessment is to understand what is your status as of now. It could assess so many values. It could assess your body composition, one repetition maximum for certain important muscles and muscle groups. We would ascertain what is your heart rate response to your particular activity, and as a physiotherapist we will also be looking into your recovery, heart rate recovery, your muscle recovery, and all those things eventually will help understand what status you are, and then we can actually draw a map or a pathway from how to achieve and how long will it take for you to achieve and reach and participate in that level. So in simpler terms, we are trying to identify the realistic difference between you and the competition, and then the actual effort required for you to reach from where you are to the level of higher. And this is where many people go wrong. They make a decision in a haste and then they want to do it in 2-3 months, and it's all about it just going to a gym, performing the activity, and at the end of all this effort, I don't see they gain anything. So once we understand the gap, we are able to set proper goals, which we usually call as the SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. In general, I would say if we don't have a clarity with our goal, then we are either underestimating or overestimating a particular activity or ourselves, which may end up in a negative effect of most probably injuries and giving up and losing interest in exercise and so on and so forth. Now coming to training, many people think that once I make a decision to go and participate in HYROX, it's about going to gym and doing some machines and some cardios. But your body doesn't work like that. Your muscles work in coordination. When one muscle is working, say in case when you want to flex your elbow, if your biceps is working, your brachialis is actually working in tandem with that as a synergist. Say in case like a boss is working, there is a secretary for him, and then they have to work together. So, and there is triceps on the opposite side, which is the agonistic muscle, and that works in an eccentric manner, actually controlling the one. So in this case, I would say triceps is more as the CEO, actually understands how much work is needed and then works. That's an eccentric contraction. So when you train, you need to understand the training principles of exercises. So you need to include concentric. When you train the muscles, you should be having both concentric and eccentric training methods and principles. And at the same time, there are other group of muscles which may not directly participate in the activity, but they support. They are called as stabilizers. If the stabilizers are weak, then your goal of achieving the desired outcome may not efficiently come, and most of the times it also can result in injuries. So every time we train, we are creating a stress in our system. So apart from exercises, apart from a physiotherapist role, I also would always say that a nutritionist plays, or a dietitian plays, a very important role in this one. So we should be allowing enough time to recover. And so we speak about periodization over here, we speak about nutrition over here, which is all those which allows your body to recover and train. So more the training, more the benefit is not the way. It's about setting the body system in a way how it is the best for the particular person. Next question is, if you decide to participate and if you have a proper goal in place and you also have a proper training method with you now after discussing a physio, the next step would be to identify the time frame and the frequency, intensity, interval, how often you should train, and whether you have that particular amount of time for you to train every week. So if you do not have these clashes with you, and then you're not mentally prepared, and then it creates anxiety and hurts your nervous system. Studies have proved that your anxiety by itself can result in injuries. And talking about injuries, people usually ask, like, if you are well trained, do I not get injured? So accident can happen to anybody, but the better you're trained, the lesser the chances of injury, I can say. So when you're training by itself, you should plan in a way that you have a proper progressive overloading method based on your body and needs and your nutrition. So the chances of injuring yourself during the training is lesser. So I would say consulting a physiotherapist and understanding your body, speaking to your dietitian, and then having a very good diet, which is the most important of all. And if you're asking about performance for a HYROX, then how well can I perform, how can I improve my performance time and all these things, I would say, like a physiotherapist, we may understand, but we do different type of work and job, and a better suit for such kind of questions, or it would be a well certified personal trainer who can actually train you and improve your performance. So seeking a personal trainer is also very important. So the answer is not straightforward, but I can put it in a nutshell. If you decide to participate in HYROX, you need to understand the distance between you and the performance level expected in HYROX. So you need to know the road, and then if you understand yourself, you can create a roadmap. For you to create a roadmap, a physiotherapist can really help you, and for you to build towards that, you would need a nutritionist, a personal trainer, and with all these things, all these people supporting you, there is a greater chance of you training well and performing well in a HYROX. And I would always appreciate if somebody is participating in an activity, in a competition, because it is not about health alone, it is more than that, it gives you joy.